Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? It's the ILLMINDPODCAST, man. If you ain't ill, you ain't real, man. This is the finals episode. It's already been 2 games. The series is tied 1-1. Golden State, Boston Celtics. I'm with my pops right here, SPORTSADAMUS. Say, what's up?
Yo.
You already know we rocking blue out here. Look at that. You got blue, I got blue on. Let's do this, man. All right, so let me just put this music off. All right, so look. NBA Finals is here. It's been 2 games. First game was pretty crazy. Stephen Curry was wilding out the first quarter. At about, I think he had 21. He hit 6 threes. And then second game, he had 6 threes. They lost in the end because Al Horford shot 6 for 8. He shot, I think all his threes that he shot was in the fourth quarter. And they scored 40 points in the fourth quarter. They outscored them by like 20 points. I'm like, dude, what is going on here? So Boston Celtics came back, whipped that ass by 15. It was by 12, but it basically was 15. Like all the scrubs were in. All the scrubs were in during the last. So it was about like a 20, pretty much a 20-point game. Second game, Boston had no answer for anybody. They were turning the ball over. Same thing what Golden State was doing in the first game, turning the ball over, being lackadaisical towards the end. And seeing this series right now, I'm starting to think that it's going to be whoever has the most turnovers because they're both teams that can get out on the break. I think they've averaged, not averaged. I think that seeing how they play, they always get out in transition constantly. And I think that's how the league mostly is too. So if you have both really good defensive teams that can get out on the break, you're going to see a lot of transition points off of turnovers. And that's usually what I'm seeing throughout this series. I'm starting to see this is going to be whoever can secure the ball better, who can make the right passes, make the right reads, and make sure that nothing is telegraphic pass, So seeing both of these games, I think that with how Jason Tatum has been playing, even though first game he played horrible, he had 11 assists. I believe he has 16 assists overall throughout this whole series. Jason Tatum has to step up. He has to impose his will on the offensive end in terms of stop settling for threes. It seems like we're getting 3-ball happy and not realizing how much size he actually has. There's too many times I see him post up. He'll do a half spin, go into contact, and don't even look at the basket as much, just trying to draw fouls. And to be honest, that's only so far. That can only get you so far. And seeing how he plays, he seems like the Warriors are kind of making him feel very uncomfortable around the 3-point line. Now, the only dude that I'm seeing that's stepping up throughout both of these games, in terms of defensively and offensively, is Jaylen Brown. Even though Jaylen Brown has been, a guy that is second to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's the alpha of the team. Without Jaylen Brown igniting in the fourth quarter, getting them back around like 4 points, 2 points.
Well, him and Al.
Yeah. No, the thing was Al finished it off. It was Jaylen. Remember, Jaylen Brown had 8 points straight and got them within 4 points. I'm saying without that,
and then
they don't exactly.
I'm like, what the hell?
Al and everybody else. Derek White. Remember Derek White. Without those two, I'm saying without those two finishing it off, of course they don't win. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
One quick comment and then keep going. Derek White is giving me hints of Robert fucking Horry, bro.
See, good. Yeah,
clutch. Like man. I'm watching this playoff. He been hitting mad clutch shots. I mean, hard shots. Guy in his face, game on the line. He just gives me a little bit of a wisp of Robert Horry. But continue.
Yeah, the thing is, what's drawing my eye is that with Stephen Curry, he's averaging 31 points throughout the series so far, right? He had 35 the other game, then he had 29 this game. Shooting efficiently, 45% from the field, almost 45% from 3 also. And I have to say, with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, the fact that they was able to come back because of that, miraculous fourth quarter that they had, Jaylen Brown is.
What did they score? 40 what? Was it 40?
I believe it was over 40. It was around 40
points. It was 42 or something.
It was pretty ridiculous. The drawing stat to me that that makes me feel as if like, wow, like they're averaging this amount, but it showed in the second game that Golden State just said, all right, enough is enough. We're gonna spank you guys. We're gonna make sure we take this game. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown field goal percentage is under 40%. Jaylen Brown is shooting 37% from the field goal, 29% from three. Jason Tatum is shooting 30% from the field goal and 50% from three.
You mean overall? Hold on.
Overall, from both of these games, they're averaging 37.
Wow. Hold on. I got to look at these stats. That's just
so it shows
unbelievable. Hold on.
Yeah, it's showing me.
The Celtics, Tatum.
Yeah, it's showing me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 30. Oh, man.
And it's showing me that.
And they got a game. And look at this horrible shooting. So it's a testament to their defense.
Yeah, most definitely. But the thing is, what was drawing a big question to me is how efficient can you be against this Golden State team? Because at the end of the day, they have experience. And I always think experience is going to win over, rookies. So the fact that you have never been in the finals and you never faced this team before in terms of being in a high volume situation and a high elevated situation where you're nervous, you got to shoot better, man. These guys are not shooting well from the three. If it's not Derek White saving you constantly from the three and playing efficiently, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is going to make you lose this series.
I don't know what his stats are. Hold on.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is gonna make them lose this series, man. I honestly think that. And with Golden State, another dude that I feel if he doesn't step up, I think Golden State's in trouble. Klay Thompson, man.
Yeah.
Look at this stat from Klay Thompson right now. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Klay Thompson, I have never seen Klay Thompson ever in my life. Hold on. His field goal percentage is bad. He's shooting just as bad as Jason Tatum.
I think it's 20%.
It's 30%. And he's shooting 26% from three. 26%. Klay Thompson, an average 40%.
Oh, okay. I thought he was under 30%. He's just barely over 30%.
He's shooting 26% from three. A guy that shoots over 39% from three, average in a season.
Listen, in a season. I hurt for Klay. I really do. Because I know he wants it bad, but at some point, sometimes you got to think, I got to shoot less and do other things to help the team. Because it's just bad.
Do you think it's fatigue? I think it is. I think it's a little bit like that. I think it's conditioning.
Well, I think listen, I don't think it's just one thing. I think it's a combination of things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he's just getting back. He doesn't have that ultra confidence in himself. Remember, he's been 2 years rehabbing. I mean, God bless him. That got to be crazy hard. 2 years straight rehab. And then, so I don't think he's feeling totally confident in himself. I mean, he's not going to say that. But it takes a while for anybody to get confident. Anything you do, you got to get back in the groove. And then you feel confident in what you're doing again. Because, the repetition is going to make you feel confident about what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I also believe it could be a little bit fatigue. He didn't play the whole year. He's, I think it could be a little bit fatigue and just he's not really back, he's got to get accustomed to who he is right now. Because defensively, probably not the same. So, he got to figure out where he can make his moves and where he can't make his moves.
Yeah.
Overall, I think he'll be better next year.
Okay.
I think it'll be probably a lot better. I don't think he's washed like, next year's going to be, he's done.
I don't think he's washed either, of course.
No, I don't think he's, no. I think that he just came back. He hasn't had the full year to get that, to get his bag right.
For 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's going to take him a while to get his bag right. So, I think he's going to play better next year. And I really hope that he's going to just bounce back and they need him to have 2 huge games if the Warriors want to win this. I think Steph could give him one more win. But if he doesn't have help,
Yeah, because
He needs some help. Somebody got to step up.
Yeah.
It's like that song, "We Need a Hero." Play the music and everything, in the background.
Yeah, because
they really, straight up, they need a hero.
Yeah, because Jordan Poole, because Jordan Poole could.
Steph got to average 35, and somebody else got to help.
Well, he's averaging 31, so but he's got.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. 35 and get up to 50% efficiency. You're the greatest shooter of all time. You shoot 50% for your career. Can you just do that for the finals, please, Steph?
Well, he's not averaging 50% from his career, but
hold on. I don't want to go into. He's close to 50% for
yeah.
Field goal percentage for the field. He's close to 50. I think he's over 50, but I don't want to go into looking into it right now. But I'm gonna get back at you on the next one on that.
He's not.
I'm almost. You're gonna make me look it up because you're making me mad. Listen. Shoot like you shoot for your regular season. Shoot like that in the playoffs.
Stephen Curry shoots 47% from his career. Not even close to 50.
47, really?
Yes.
I thought he was on 4. I thought he was on 49.
No, man.
Wow.
It's Jordan, all right? I think Jordan averages 50% from 3.
Well,
I said not 3.
And it's 2-point dunking behind, please. Anybody can get.
But I do have to say that, yes, Klay Thompson has to show up.
When you get bailed out when you're taking bad shots.
All right, but that's not about that. But
you should have never brought up Jordan. That's a sore subject with me.
Whatever. Don't matter. So, Stephen Curry does need to step up a little bit more, probably, But he's doing what he can right now. Let's be honest. 6'3" guard, playing a top 5 defense. Marcus Smart is Defensive Player of the Year. They're going to harass you. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown plays pretty good defense also. So you have size all around you, harassing you constantly. Now, if you don't have Klay Thompson being Klay Thompson, what else is going to happen? They're going to collapse on you more. Draymond Green, you already know he's a no-show. He can't even hit free throws.
Yo, they just leaving him like, go ahead, Draymond.
Yeah,
shoot.
So what do you expect Steph to
Draymond.
do? and you already know.
Draymond, can you please listen? Can you hit a shot?
Yeah, dude.
Can we have at least one game where Draymond hits some open shots?
Dude, it looks like he can't even hit a layup.
And they missing bad. They're not even close. They're missing bad.
You know what it is?
Come on, Draymond.
You know what it is? He's too busy podcasting and shit. Nah, but
come down on the podcast.
Shout out to Draymond Green with the Draymond Green show. I love it though. But it's like he can't even hit a layup. Yeah, there's so many times he does bad takes. I'm like, dude, you look like you a rookie out there.
I'm looking at him. I'm like, they just leave him. I'm like, oh God, just don't shoot it. Don't shoot it,
dude. It's a brick.
Just take a step in and shoot it at least. You ain't hitting that 3. You're missing it by a mile.
Yeah,
take it. You might get fouled. Step in and take a shot. Do something like.
I swear to God, it's really crazy. Now,
listen, hold on. One quick point. If Draymond was the Draymond of before, where at least he could hit an open shot.
Oh man,
I would say the series got this on I'm sorry.
The Warriors.
I would say that the Warriors have this on lock.
Yeah, right now we don't know.
He just can't because they're leaving him wide open.
Yeah,
and before, when he used to be able to hit an open shot, it was good because what it did was, like you said, when they started, let's hone in on this guy, he bang him for a 3 or bang him for a layup. And they're like, oh, damn, now he's scoring too. So they need that because, like you said, if nobody else got it going on and Steph's the only one.
It's only so much a guy can do.
Is that? Yeah, listen, you could stop any one player. Everybody talk about Jordan like he was a one-man team. He had 2 All-Stars with him every time he won the championship, you idiots.
But, yeah.
But it just makes me sick that these people be talking about Jordan he did it by himself.
Jordan, you want to talk about
Make
Jordan?
me sick.
You.
He was the best, but he had a lot of help. He had 2 All-Stars and 3 referees helping him every game.
All right, but
I don't want to hear
it. Ain't about Jordan.
All right, let's move on.
Let's cut it out.
You brought him into the
well, you brought him in again, so I'm just saying.
Because you put him in my mind.
Oh God.
You put him in my mind. Should have never did that.
It's like a love thing. It's like you love to hate him. You love to hate him.
Yeah, because he was the best, but not as great as everybody says he is.
But yeah, with Draymond Green, remember in the finals with the Cavs, he played a phenomenal game and Stephen Curry didn't do well. Draymond Green, he had like 30-something points? That last game, he was like, dude, everybody else couldn't show up.
Yeah.
And that was And that was a good Draymond
now we're
Green.
going into the past, but I agree with you on that.
You know what I'm saying? But like, he was able to respectively hit a shot to where the 5-out offense that they played was respectable. Now it's
that was the stimulus finals, right?
I think it was, yeah. Yeah, it was a stimulus, yeah.
Yeah.
So
listen, even regardless of the stimulus, Steph Curry choked that one away. I'm sorry. And I love Steph, but that's just a fact.
Yeah, but we're not talking about those finals.
Look at the way he shot those last 3 games.
About those
he choked
finals.
it away. You brought it up, so I had to make a point.
We're not talking about those finals. We're talking about Draymond Green.
He choked it away.
But I'm talking about Draymond Green and how it's affected
Draymond Green.
You in that finals need to go. You need to go with that finals. I talk about that because what? It relates to what we're talking about now. Draymond Green used to be an efficient shooter, at least 30% from 3. He can't even hit even close to 25% from 3. He doesn't. First of all, he doesn't want to shoot the 3. Like, that's the craziest part. It seems like he has to shoot it because, like, no. The thing was, in game one, when he shot 12 shots, I think he shot 12 shots unnecessarily, taking dumbass layups. But the threes he was trying to hit, I'm like, dude, it looks like you don't even know your form anymore. It looks like he didn't even know how to set his shot anymore. So now I'm starting to see Steph struggling to even get open at a certain point. Yeah, the first quarter, the Boston Celtics messed up. They left him open too much. Of course, you can't do that. Once they keened in on him, hold on, I'll let you talk after this. Once they keened in on him throughout the rest of the quarters, he was done. Now the second game, Stephen Curry was smarter. He got open at certain points, and now he was hitting shots. They played wonderful defense, and I looked at that game. Stephen Curry played physical, and he played pretty good defense the second game. Dudes were posting him up. He was keeping his ground. I was like, all right, Steph, I'm starting to see that you want this badly. So, F it. But go ahead.
Listen, I always tell you, defense is about effort.
Always.
But what happened in that first game, I don't know if the Warriors got gassed because of the layoff or whatever, but in that last quarter, they were like gassed. I didn't see no movement on the offense. So don't tell me about blah, blah, blah. He didn't get open.
Yeah.
How can you get open? There was no movement anywhere. There was no movement. It was give the guy the ball. Nobody was running screens. Nobody was no cross action. Nothing. Go back and look at it. We got YouTube TV. You can go back and look at it. Look at that fourth quarter. There was no movement on the offense on the Golden State side. So yeah, they shot horrible, but they didn't set themselves up for success. They just it looked like the worst case scenario ISO ball, because it was like ISO, but not even true ISO either. Yeah. It was just not good.
All right, cool. So, a question I want to ask you. So, hold on. Before I want to ask you this question, but go ahead. But go ahead right now before I ask you the question.
No.
Just go ahead.
Green.
Is it quick?
I was going to talk about Draymond Green acting the damn fool.
All right, go ahead.
Because at the end of the day, listen. Draymond is lucky that I'm not a ref. Because I will go into the game. I'll go straight to the coaches. Talk to them both. Listen, I'm going to let y'all know right now. I'm not having no gump today. Let your players know, especially after all the whole brouhaha now. The refs need to do that. They need to go, but listen, I am not playing around. I will check you up, and don't think that I will not give you the second check and throw you out. I'm not having it today. So if you guys thinking about getting a tech, use it wisely. Because I'm not going to hesitate on number 2 and get you up out of here.
Okay, so
I'm not having no acting up. Because listen, I love Draymond. I love his spirit.
Yeah.
I will be that type of player. Play hard, 1,000% all the time. I can appreciate that. What I can't appreciate is you pulling down somebody's shorts. I can't do that. I appreciate you defending your manhood. Sorry to go back to the finals when somebody put their junk in your face. I can appreciate that because every man going to defend that. But he just be doing too much extracurricular stuff. He be talking to the refs. Listen, nobody talked to the refs like that since Michael. Michael was worse, though. Michael should have got teed up a billion times the way he used to be going at the refs. He not getting calls, but you know what? I'm getting off the topic. Bottom line is, the way he be barking, Nobody never barked at referees like that and got away with it except Jordan.
Do you think he could?
He be barking at them all the time. I watched the game.
Hold on.
He all the time in their face.
Do you think that he should have deserved the tech for that altercation with Jaylen Brown?
If it was me, he would have been out the game. I'm gonna keep it 100. Okay. If it's me, I'm a ref, and I already know you be acting the fool. As soon as I would have seen the draws, like, nah, that's it. You gotta go. I was gonna give you a play, but now you want to pull the draws down too? You gotta go. Gotta go. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, be honest with you, he should have teed him up before that. Draymond was all up in his face, yelling like, listen. It's not that he does that. It's that he does it all the time. Like, you haven't got to have some fucking order. Excuse my French. You got to have some order. You know. All right, maybe you might have thought it was a bad call. You barked. All right. But every time, all game, you're going to keep barking. Like, yo. Serious.
Tech.
It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough. Play the goddamn game and stop crying.
Okay.
Play.
So my question.
If I was a referee, I swear I have a box of Kleenex right there. As soon as they start with it, I just throw them a couple of tissues. Yeah. Get out of here.
So
next time you come over here crying, I'm going to tee you up.
So look, I want to ask you this. So since the series is tied 1-1, who you got next game? And if you don't have anybody, what do you think needs to happen in order for each team to win? Well, real quick.
I'm gonna stick with my original pick from the beginning of the year that the Warriors are gonna win this in 7. But it's gonna be a war, bro. I see this going back, forth, especially being that Boston is not really like a dominant home team in its playoffs.
Yeah, but I'm asking you who's gonna win next game. Who do you think gonna win
the next game? Oof.
The series is the series. It's your pick, but who gonna win next game? Who do you think gonna bounce back? Not even bounce back, but who's gonna continue, or who's gonna bounce back from the?
It's hard to pick like game for game.
This next game, who do you think?
I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
They need to win because they took one at their home.
I'm gonna go with the Warriors because I think Klay has the one good game he's probably gonna have this series.
Okay.
And I think they get game 3.
You think without the pressure of the fans?
That's what it is too. Sometimes you want to perform in front of your peoples. You know, you want the love, you want the adoration, and maybe that gets you a little too excited. Maybe. Like I said, I don't really think that's it though. I think it's just he's got to get back to being his old self and find out who this new Klay is. And he hasn't had the whole year to figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so once he has the whole year.
It's a great point to make.
Once he has a whole year to figure it out, I like I said, I think he'll be better next year. I mean, doesn't mean he's going to be a better defender than he ever was, but he'll figure it out. Like, okay, I can't do this no more, but I can do this and still make up for it. You know, like I said, he got to figure himself out.
Yeah, I think Boston takes this game. I think because now that I think Udoka is a phenomenal rookie coach, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
And the way he talks to them players and the way he gets to them, it's like a regular high school rugged coach that doesn't give a damn about your feelings. It's like, you're not playing well, you playing like shit, you playing like shit.
But why does that have to be like a big deal? Like that should be every coach should be able to have that latitude. Like,
now
mind you, if you don't know what the hell you talking about, then I understand the players looking at you sideways like what is this guy talking about? But if you know what you're talking about, you know, like I got eyes.
Yeah, but that's why they're here.
I see that none of y'all playing defense. Don't look at me side eye if I'm chastising you for not playing defense.
Yeah, but that's why they're here.
Let's not play that game.
But remember, that's why they're here, though. So they do listen to him. Let's be honest.
No, obviously, but I'm saying people make such a big deal about that. Any good coach should be able to do that with his players.
I disagree with that. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. I think players disagree with that. I think because
they soft and they don't want to win and they don't want to do what it takes to win.
Yeah, but I think people on the outside want coaches like that to hold people accountable. You need accountability in order to be better, right? And you have to take that accountability. You have to take that criticism and understand I have more to do. I have more talent than what my coach is. But go ahead. What you say?
Good players want coaches like that.
Yeah.
Scrubs, dudes that just trying to get a contract and live the NBA lifestyle without putting in the work, don't want to play for dudes like that.
That's true. And look,
real players want to play for dudes like that. And the thing is I guarantee you.
And the thing is that he's gotten to this point, and I think with this spanking that they got in Golden State, I think now they definitely know what to do next game. And honestly, if Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown don't play well again, I think the Warriors are gonna figure it out and win. That's the thing. That's the thing, because I think defensively they're gonna go at each other. They kind of figured out, like Boston figured them out after Steph Curry had his big first quarter. Then Golden State figured them out in game 2 and said, "All right, we already know how to play them defensively." I think it's gonna be a hard game. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it's gonna be like in the low hundreds. I think it's gonna be a close one.
I think that it's gonna come down to really the turnover battle.
Yeah,
the turnover battles. Mm-hmm. Think about and also this is another point. Before I forget, Boston is hitting like 46% from 3 for the series.
Yeah, they are.
I don't think they could maintain that margin. Okay. So I think that I'm just looking at overall scope of the series. I don't think they can maintain that. I think that starts to come down, and that's if depending how the Warriors play can contribute to wins, and they should be good. They listen. They need to win game 3.
Yeah, I think
because the prospect of going back home down 3-1. Listen, I don't know. I don't like that prospect at all.
Yeah. Can't Golden State contain them? Yeah, because they contained them last game. I think that first game when they shot ridiculous from 3, Boston, it was just good. But remember, both teams were shooting great. They were shooting like over 45% as a team in the first game. It's just Boston just kept lighting it up towards the end.
Boston, that's out of Boston's character.
Yeah. To hit that many shots consistently like that's something that's out of the
like that.
It's not completely out of the ordinary, but it's like wow, it's unusual to see them hit that many threes consistently. And Al Horford hit 6 out of 8.
Night, yes, for the series. Yeah. Let's see if they can maintain it. They're gonna win the series.
Yeah, most definitely.
But I don't think they can maintain that level.
Yeah.
So
okay,
that's why I'm looking at the Warriors. Like I said, Warriors is 7. It was my pick from the beginning of the year. I said, if they healthy, even though I don't know how healthy Klay is, but I guess he's healthy enough, and they got other dudes that's stepping up. I'm gonna stick with them, and they should win game 3 because I think they need to win game 3 more than the Celtics do, because they need to get back that home court advantage. And overall in this series, I think it's a tough one though. Because this was, like I said, it's going 7, so it's going to be that tough.
Yeah, it definitely is. So real quick before we wrap up, last question: whoever loses this series, do you think they will try to figure out another piece, or do you think they'll stick it out and they'll just go into the next season with the same squad?
Boston, listen, just go work on your game in the summer. And come back harder next year, because I think Boston is right there. You got the defense. Just got to maybe figure out the offense a little better, because it could get a little stagnant at times. Jason Tatum, stop dribbling the ball like you're not defended by anybody and have the ball out here. It's going to get stolen every time. Don't dribble into a double team and not protect the ball.
That is true. Yeah, it's been too many times.
He's done that a lot. I'm like, do you not see one guy on this side and one guy on this side?
And Jaylen Brown too, thinking he could dribble.
Dribbling the ball.
Yeah. And Jaylen Brown too.
And not protecting it at all. Like, the guy on the right side's going to take it, dummy.
Hey, man, like I said before, Jaylen Brown too, thinking he could dribble like a god. And he gets the turnover rate is like, God, come on, man.
Well, but listen, the Warriors listen. I knew that this was going to be a turnover series, because whichever team turns the ball over less is probably the team that's going to win.
Yeah. especially with these two teams and how they play in transition.
Matter of fact, let me take a look at these stats. I guarantee you. Well, in the first 2 games, there it is. The team that had the most turnovers lost the game.
You saw it. You see it. Yep.
That's what I thought when the series was starting. And that's the way it's panning out. Whoever turns the ball over, gonna lose.
Yeah.
Protect the ball.
That's what it's got to be. And with
Protect the ball.
So with Golden State, if they lose this finals, if they lose this, okay. So to me, Golden State is tricky. If Golden State loses definitely like 4-2, you think they kind of like try to find another piece or try to?
Wow, what piece they gonna get? They basically capped out. They're lucky that they
like a big man.
Listen, they're lucky that they have their own players they can overpay and keep their roster.
Mm-hmm.
But they're capped out. They're paying luxury tax up the wazoo right now.
That's true.
Their saving grace is that they draft well and they could just give their own draft guys money, so they don't have to make moves and let's get this guy, get rid of this guy, and try to revamp the team. So I think they're gonna stick with what they're doing, and I appreciate what they're doing. Just keep on drafting, developing, and then when your guys are getting long in the tooth, guess what? The new wave, the new young bucks is ready to come in and take over.
That's dope. The fact
and
that
if you're a good veteran, you'd be like, hey, listen, I could just play 25, or let's say you're still a starter. Pay you 32 minutes and get the rest of the minutes to the backups. Let's say I'm still older like a LeBron, but I'm still really good. So then you're getting these guys like 20 minutes a night. Give 30 minutes to your starter. If you got a guy over 34 years old, you really don't want to play him more than 32 minutes a night. If you're a smart coach, you're not going to do that because you're going to wear him out. It's 82-game season. It's either going to get injured or he's going to be gassed out by the time the games really matter. So keep it like that.
That's dope because now that both teams can, now that you say that, it makes me realize that both teams really just have so much talent on their hands. So so that's definitely something not to worry about.
Yeah, they got older guys, but they got young guys coming. Like you said, Kuminga. Yeah. The flashes I've seen of Kuminga, I gotta admit, there's potential there. I mean, I'm not gonna lose my mind. I haven't seen enough to lose my mind, but there's potential there.
Yeah, and he's nice he was nice in the G League too. That's why they picked him. But yeah, cool. All right, this wraps up the finals episode. It was a quick one. We just doing our thing with just talking about and just reacting, see what's gonna happen. The finals is tomorrow at 9:00, so it's definitely gonna be a really, really, really good one. I think it's gonna be close. You think Golden State's gonna win? I think Boston could probably do it.
They have to.
They have to win.
You think not even
Golden State has to win? I'm
picking them because they have to win. Okay. They have to win. Listen, you can lose game 4. You better not lose game 3.
Yeah. Hey, let's see.
I mean, I don't want them to lose game 4, but I'm just saying, you're gonna lose one of these 2 games. You better lose the second one and not the first one.
Because all that pressure going into the next game is a lot. I get it. Yeah. So, but I think Boston gonna do it. And I think Golden State is going to bounce. Like you said, seven game series, I think it's going to be 7 games because they both just so evenly matched up in terms of defense and offense. And like you said, it's going to be a turnover game with both of them. Who's going to score off of turnovers better than the other? That's what's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, before we wrap up, I just want to give a quick shout out to my man Santo Domingo, Al Horford. Representing well, balling, representing the Latino nation with excellence. So I definitely appreciate that, even though I'm picking against you.
Hey, man, you balled out the first game. But you got
both local teams, Mets, Yankees, kicking butt. Even though I hate Aaron Boone, that's why I don't watch the Yankees until they get rid of that bum. Because the players are going to come, he's going to lose. But the Mets fans, I'm wearing the Met blue because I'm down with the Mets this year. All the way. Once they got Buck, I always liked the Mets. I'm a Mets fan now. Or I'm a Bucks fan. I don't care. I'm a Buck Showalter fan. I love Buck Showalter. I knew he was going to do amazing with the Mets. He's already doing an amazing job. They got a split. against the Dodgers after losing the first two, and then now they just smacked the taste out of the Padres. Even though my man Luke Voigt did hit a homer for San Diego last night, but the Mets still prevailed. And one last point. We ain't doing the episode, but I'm going to say it. The only moves the Knicks need to make is Randall and some other guy on the roster, not named Quickly, not named Obi, not named Grimes,
not named Deuce.
Ship them over there. Get Gobert. Listen. I'm gonna tell you why it's a great move. You get rid of the cancer, and you're gonna be better off with Gobert. Is he great? No. I'd rather have Gobert's bad contract than Randall's cancerous behind contract.
Got it.
And then the next move after that, you saw what your team needed. Your team needs a defensive big, so bad. It will be team suicide for Dallas to give Brunson whatever it is that he's trying to think that he's gonna get.
You keep going. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here all day with you.
No. I'm gonna be done in 60 seconds. 25 minutes is too much. But listen.
What?
For the bum Knicks, if I gotta do it, I hate it. But at least the kid is young. And he plays hard. And he got heart. So I think he's worth 18, maybe 20. I think 25 is too much. Get him. Sign and trade Mitch. You know Dallas needs a big. He's good. Duke is going to pass some crazy alley-oops. Great on the defense. And some other player.
Well,
I think those are the only moves they can make. If they don't make those two moves, do nothing. Do nothing. Draft and do nothing. That's it.
Okay. All right.
No bad contracts, please, for the love of God.
Well, we are out of here.
Years ago.
We will be out of here right now because you're going to go on this 30-minute rant.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop another episode talking about the offseason right after the finals is done. You go hear his behind rant about his Knicks all fucking. It's going to be at least 2 hours of talking about how the history, the misery, all the tears and everything.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, because he's going to
go. I'm going to be red. I'm going to be sweating. I'm going to be yelling. I might even break something.
You might see dark spots on that shirt by the time it's over. How hot it's going to get. But yo, man.
Definitely.
Great one. You already know the finals is here, baby.
They dry? Oh, no.
God. You going to show off your armpits now? But yo.
Well, if it was the Knicks, they'd be soaking wet.
That's
what just happened. I just got the little spot now. I started talking about the Knicks.
You get hot. It's getting hot in here. But yo, man, it's the ILLMINDS podcast, man. You already know what it is, man. The slogan. If you ain't ill, you ain't real, man. We out of here, man. Peace. This video's gonna be uploaded soon. And when you see it, watch it, like, subscribe, comment. You already know. We out.
Peace. Salute.